usually. So there you go, hook that I'm using. It's a comp heavyweight, black nickel, size 10, and I get them from Angling Motor. So thread on. And what I do is, you know, normally they say get to the point, turn back. Yeah. What I do is I take this just slightly round the bend, like me. And then what I do is, got a nice strip quill. Again, get this from Vineyards, but I got it via Lawrence Hawley. I'll get a lot of my stuff off. Just catch the tip in. You know what you want to do is try and bring it up and cover all them gaps. Now, what I'm going to do is go back down. This is just my way of building it up. Stop 2-3 millimeters off the point, off where you tied it in. Back up again. Same place, back down again. And this time stop about 5 millimeters from the original tie-in. Back up the top, and then back down again. And all you're doing is building that cone effect up. So what I'm going to do now is, love this stuff. Now when I wrap this on, I always leave just a little gap between each turn. And it just gives it a lovely segmented effect. Somebody once said to me, it must have 9 turns. Yeah, whatever, shows a fish that can count. So that's that there. Take the thread around and just catch it in just to keep it nice and tight. So that's it, you can pull that off. Now, people call it a crisp packet, and again, this is, I know the ACA call it an Osprey buzzer. This originated quite a few years ago. Yeah, there's different variations, there's people seeing it, but this is basically the original tie. Apart from, I don't use crisp packet now. All I do, it's a lot easier. I think the Sunburst goose by it. So what I do is just catch it in. Now I take the point of it just up to the eye. I put them on each side. 2 turns on that one. Turn it over. Also, if you've got a vase like this, Dana King, battered, and do the same on this side. Couple of turns. Right, that's my goose bites in, and all I'm going to do is take my thread back up to the eye. I'm just going to build that thread up now. But I do have to do one last little bit. Now on this one I shall use a bit of UV tinsel. Let's say you can use UV, you can use pearl. Doesn't matter. One day the pearl will work, the next day the UV will. So it's best to have them in both. I'll just lay that on the top and get the thread over the top of it. Vase, put it over the top, there you go, that's it, there you do. A couple of turns just to keep it tied down. Right, now I can build the head up. As you can see, it needs building up more by the eye than it does where I've just tied that in. You want the cone effect going the opposite way. Sometimes at this point what I do is I just put a half hitch in, put some heavier thread on, just builds it up quicker. We're getting that. Right, pull the UV over the top, turn the fly. I think it's best to turn it like that so I can see it, make sure it's right over the top. There's a lot of times I've tied flies, or I thought I've tied good flies, and I've looked and it's all lopsided. So do that and then bring your thread back over again, half inch, just to finish it off. Right, so you've got that sorted. You can cut the excess off. Now what I'm going to do is bring the bias back. There's so many different ways you can do this. Sometimes I turn the whole fly over and I tie them in underneath so that you get them coming on an angle. Other times I just tie them on the side. With a crisp packer I tend to tie them on the side, and the bottom of it touches, you can just see the eye from my side. One turn, turn the vise, same this side, one turn, turn the vise. Couple of turns just to keep everything nicely tied in. Get your bias, pull them at an angle and they'll snap off perfect. You haven't got loose bits showing, and if you have, it's only a couple of turns of thread just to get rid of it. So that's it. Do a whip finish. Three. Tie it off. Right, good old days, we used to use Sally Hansen's, and it used to take you ages to do it. Now, you used to put 3-4 coats on, but modern days we've got other stuff now. So this is UV resin. Now what you do, I ain't got me, I'll get me glasses on yet. What you do is, I just do 2 coats. So just put a very light coat on to start with. And what it does is it hides loads of mistakes. Doesn't have to be too good, just a light coat. Just all it does is it fills a few holes in, if you can see holes and what have you. Right, that's the first coat. Now, a lot of people get these big torches. Me, laser pen does the trick. Just a quick zap with it. Don't even have to fully cure it here. Right, I'll do that. And then put my second coat on. And this is where it'll give it its glass finish. Even makes me look like a good floor tire. Do. Zap it with my torch, my laser pen again. Now, problem you've got with this, a lot of people they do it with a pen and then they pick it up and they put it somewhere. Problem with that is the stuff will dull and down at times, and you've got to be careful with it. So what I do is, I've bought one of these nail curers that you use in manicure shops, where they put the hand inside. So what I do is, once I've done this, I don't touch a fly, or I try not to. Don't touch a fly, and I put it into the curer. And while I'm tying, they might be in there for an hour, but I'll tell you what, they come out absolutely rock hard, glass finish, and the shape.